Hello all. Well, I am off on an errand and I want to thank all my new subscribers. Oh my gosh, way more subscribers than I could have ever imagined. And I want to thank you all. And I know it's thanks to Hey Everybody, who is a Temu influencer. I think that might be the correct term, for mentioning me and asking people to check me out and to subscribe. And I'm glad you like my videos. I like yours. I actually like those pizza socks things. I think I'm gonna have to order those for my son because he's a big pizza person. He's big into his like novelty socks. And thank you for your concern about me videoing as I'm driving. This is my windshield and it's like to here. And if you see, I know I get your concern, but I, like, if I'm stopped at a light, I look, or I glance over just as I would to see if there's cars coming. So, and sometimes I am looking in my mirror, and my side mirror on the passenger side, and hello dude, like, are you freaking kidding me? So, right now I'm stopped at a light, so I can talk to you, but it's this way, and I kind of look this, and if I check my side mirror, I can hear, or, I go over here, my up window, but it's like, this is straight ahead, and it's like right there. This is straight, this is straight ahead, and it's like right there. So it's also in my view of my windshield. But thank you so much for being concerned. I actually had Progressive do the snapshot thing, and I got a very A. So I'm very cautious in my driving. Even my friend who speeds, and we were going to a concert out in Camden, and he even mentioned one time, he's like, oh, she's a very cautious driver. Oh my goodness. And he goes, and I was like, yeah, I'll do 5 miles over the speed limit on like the Parkway, Turnpike, or whatever, but I don't go faster than that. And, but thank you. My new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I am headed to Whole Foods because my boss has a gift auction. And last night I was so excited because this guy at Whole Foods, shout out to Phil in Marlboro, awesome guy at Whole Foods. He was so nice, and he helped me because I asked him a question about the cheese, and he said, oh, this is a low moisture cheese. It can stay out, like it could be in the basket, but if it goes in the fridge, it's got to stay in the fridge. Okay. So very helpful. And then he's like, oh, well, if you're looking for crackers, he saw me looking at crackers. Look, I have these over here. They make great for baskets. He showed me to the pesto. He showed me to many different things for the basket. And my boss loves it. So thank you. You made me look good. And I am going to write an email to the manager. I made a comment to him that, can you tell why because then I was asking him questions after that, and I was like, can you help me, guide me? And he's like, absolutely, no problem. And I was like, can you see why my son, who works in the Middletown store, did not want me going to his store to ask him to help me? And he's like, and then at the end, I was like, oh, what's your name? He had a name tag, but and I will be honest, Phil, I was thinking you were kind of cute. And then when I went over to him to ask his name, he's like, oh, he said, you said your son works in Middletown. My wife works in Middletown. What's your son's name? I tell him. He's like, oh my God, we love him. Oh my God, he's so great. Oh, he comes here sometimes. Oh, everybody loves him. He's such a great guy, hard worker, all this stuff. So as a mom, was so nice to hear. So nice to hear. And yes, and I didn't catch her name, if she did give her name. And I know she told her, subscribers or whoever was watching her video to not, tell me, but someone's like, kind of hinted to it and said, hey, you might want to check out, Hey Everybody, and you're great. You're funny. You're great. I, again, love the pizza socks. Definitely order those for my son. I'm hoping those alligator or crocodile, I'm not sure what they are, socks come in kids, well, young kids. My granddaughter's 6, and she would love those because she's always like, this is eating me, and this, oh, what the hell is going on? We are stopped. So I'm going to stop here at the light because I'm not getting caught in the middle of the intersection. I don't know what's going on. Okay, now I can go. I don't know what's going on. Probably a freaking accident. Oh my God. Oh no, I see a sign. I think it's construction. Right lane closed. Yep. Oh my goodness. So we're in traffic. People are turning off. I could have, but I didn't. Oh my God. I don't have the air on. So I would love those. And I'm wondering if they come in sharks, because my niece is a big shark fanatic. And I think they'd be really cute for her, something to send her, because her dog had spine surgery. She has 2 dogs. And this happened when her second son and child was about 8 weeks old, I want to say. 8-10 weeks old. So she has a newborn. He could have been younger or a little older. I'm not sure. It's in that range somewhere. And and she's like, get pet insurance. If it wasn't for pet insurance, we wouldn't have been able to do this. The dog is doing water therapy, regular therapy, shock therapy. Now she has wheels, but she is showing some improvement of movement and things in, her back end. Is that all it's going to be? They don't know. Oh shit. My hands are dry. Sorry. So she, she's doesn't want her to rely on it. So if they're going for a walk, I guess that's when she takes it. My nail, where I go for my manicure pedicures, they gave me this lotion at Christmas time, and it's an olive oil lotion. It is so smooth. I have one in work that is lavender and aloe, and one of the guys who's usually out in the field, he's been in the office because he's preparing for a big job that he's going to be doing, and he's there doing some stuff, in the field, in the office. I don't think it's officially started. He's, like I said, prepping and preparing, and he's like, oh, do you have lotion? I said, oh, this is nice. And I said, I'm a big lotion person. I have one of those by my sink where I do my dishes. I have in my each bathroom, I have lotion by my bed, because at night I lotion head to toe. The one by my bed is a honey one that I got. Oh, Victoria's Secret. And this is slow going. And so to get back to Hey Everybody, check her out. She's funny. She's like entertaining, and plus she's doing TEMU, I guess. I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's HEYYY everyone. So it took me a little bit because I had to go back and forth. because I was tired last night, and I was wondering why all of a sudden I was getting all these notifications, and then I had 7, then I had 9, then I was like, what the heck is going on? And then when someone told me that, and which, don't be mad at your subscriber for telling me, I'm glad, so I could thank you. And I have told no one, but now I told my one good friend that I trust her with everything. And because I did have a blog, and some people found it negative, my family. I did do a YouTube thing one time about my mom. It wasn't under my name. I didn't mention my mom's name. I didn't mention my name. I didn't mention names, but about these, guys that she had met that are out there. So, my family, so many people are like, oh my God, it is hysterical. That is hysterical. You should do a stand-up. Oh my God, it's hysterical. So, some people in my family reached out and even said, I don't know who, and I was like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but anybody else that has seen it other than my immediate family. Oh, there must be an accident. There's a ambulance. Oh my goodness gracious, coming behind us, which is not going to be fun for them to get through. So besides construction, there must be an accident. So they said, whoever told you that it was funny did you a disservice. And I was a little upset, but I'm like, you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And it was things that we laughed about and joked about at family functions and in front of mixed company. People, when my mother wasn't there, not there to defend herself. So I was like, okay. So I stopped doing those. Like, I only did a couple, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. Then when I did my blog, and I told my family, just so you know, I'm going to be on the front page, the paper, I told them, the paper, which was the Asbury Park Press. And I was so excited. And they interviewed me about my blog and everything. And what the hell is going on? Hope a guy isn't hurt on this. They're building a new Wawa. And I don't think they had to block off the road as far back as they did. But whatever. But I told my family, and my sister goes, I just don't want you mentioning me, my husband, my kids, my family. And I'm like, it's not about you. It's about me and my journey. And it had nothing to do with, I mentioned no one in my family. It was all about me. And did I say some of my family did not approve of the way I handled things and things I did? Yes. Didn't say specifically. There was a couple of people, friends, that thought that I came off as a very, how do I put it? Jaded person. Very negative person about dating. And it wasn't meant that way. And they're like, oh, in the beginning, yeah, but I don't think you should do it anymore. Because any guy reads that, and I'm like, how is he going to find it? It's not under my name. One male friend said, I wouldn't date you because I might end up on your blog, if I was a guy. Well, I don't tell them, and I don't say their names, like, backpack guy. Mama took my phone boy. Chapstick, addicted to chapstick. Things like that. I don't use their real names. I don't say where they live. So I give no information about who they were. So I shut that down because somebody was stalking it and then started commenting. And they chose to remain anonymous, even though I know who they were. And then I was getting phone calls. under a number in their area code. And I did a check. And I know who it was, but I dropped it because I was being made out to be the bad guy. I was the one, so I was done. I was like, okay, I'm done. I shut it down. And then in September when I started this, it was kind of like a video diary of me moving on. I think it was September or October. To be honest, I don't remember exactly when I started this. And it was like a video diary and kind of an event. And yes, as the woman who does, hey everybody, she called it spicy. I say it how it is. Like, listen, I talk about guys with their horrible sex, their great sex, my likes, dislikes. I just feel that in this stage of the game, and she wasn't sure how old I was, but I am 57. I will be 58 in July. So I'm closer to 58 than 57. And I say to people when they're like grandchild, oh my God, what'd you start when, as a child? And I'm like, no, I'm close, like I'm almost 60. And my son's like, stop saying that. And I'm like, why? Does that make you feel old? Like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, I am closer to 60 than I am to 50. And now I'll be, I think I am closer to 60 than even 55. So, but, yes, and she mentions I joined a New Jersey singles group, and anybody that sees my videos knows that I did. My first big event is this weekend. And there are 2 guys in the group that I have met and gone out a few times with. When I say a few times, I'm like 3 or more. And the one guy was 3 times. And the other guy was 3 times, I think, too. That was a cruise guy. So I'm wondering if they're going to be there. They're not on the going list, but if they blocked me, then I wouldn't see them. So my brother's also on this, but I don't see him as going. I don't see him on the going list. And I could see all his comments and everything. And I think it's funny. I only noticed, and I'm not saying he doesn't say welcome. He'll say welcome, his town here, to all the women. I see them. I don't see any of it showing up on any of the men. But to be honest, when there is a guy that says, oh, just join, thank you for adding me, blah, 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 there is mostly women that say, welcome, nice to have you, just different phrases welcoming them. And it is 59 degrees. It was so cold this morning that I had this jacket on and my winter jacket. And my protein shakes were like ice. So cold. They were like very cold. Borderline, frozen. So, this morning I was a little later than normal, about 5 minutes. I left 5 minutes later. And then what happens? I get behind this tractor going down I go down Texas Road to go to work. I take mostly Texas Road. And, well, I'm right off of Texas Road. So I go all the way down Texas Road. And this tractor is like, and I'm like, oh. Then I'm like, okay, tractor, like, eventually, we're towards the end of Texas Road, moves over and lets us go by. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? We're almost out of the street. Then from there, I go through Mattawan, and there is a road right before the light that I have to turn, that you can turn down to avoid the light and avoid this lineup. Well, there is a dump truck, and I'm like, okay, a couple of cars in front of me go, so I figured I am. Well, the car in front of me makes it in front of him, not me. So I was a little disappointed that my little turning down the road did not work. Then from there, I'm behind him down this whole street, and he even turned right with me on the street that I work on, which is a pretty main street in the town. And oh my gosh, I was like, all right, dude, I could have made up and been only a couple minutes late, but instead, with those two things, maybe my 10 minutes late, which is really annoying. But it is what it is, and I really should have left earlier than I did, but didn't wash the hair today. That's why it's up. I showered quick because I woke up a little later. I'm having trouble hearing. Like, well, I guess I'm in such a deep sleep lately. It seems I am not hearing my alarm until a couple of minutes into the alarm, which I'm like, ooh. So I have an Alexa, and I think I think I'm gonna set that for the same time as. Sorry. Hey, everybody should have warned people. I do tend to yawn, usually at the end of the day, not the beginning of the day. But I think I'm gonna set my Alexa for the same time as my phone, just in case, God forbid, Alexa doesn't go off. And because that's like very loud. And I listen to, and I've gotten very used to listening to this, thunderstorm sounds. Because it's trying to get me to buy, pro subscription, so that I can listen to it for 10 hours straight. Well, you know what? It plays all night while I'm sleeping. So that's like 5 to 8 hours. And it actually, on Saturday, when I couldn't fall asleep, and then Saturday night, I put it on at like 10, 11, something like that. Then I went back to sleep, got up, went back to sleep, and then I was doing things, and I'm like, oh crap, I never turned off the Alexa. So I'm sure, like, it was on past 10 o'clock in the morning, even past 11. It was on till about 2. So it was on over 12 hours. So to you, Alexa, I'm not paying. Oh my God, I hate this. Every other row, you can't go down. And I didn't see that. This lady is grocery pickup. Oh my God. Oh, I forgot my Amazon return. All right, I'm gonna go around the other way, around the other aisle. What are these cones for? They have valet parking here or something? I wouldn't be surprised at Whole Foods. This is the one my son works at, and the last time I pulled in here and he saw me, and I think he was like, what are you doing here? And I was, oh my God, these aren't permanent. I was coming here to get the gift card for the gift auction. So, but, so all my new subscribers, thank you. Even one from the UK. I was so thrilled. And I want to say it's something Willy Witch. If I'm wrong, I apologize so much. There's so many new subscribers. I think one is Menopause Madness. Could be wrong. But so many I can't mention you all, and I'm really sorry, but I really appreciate all the new subscribers. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love the feedback that you guys were giving me. I have to get a bag because, oh, Dearborn. I really love all the feedback. The more the better. And even if it's, you know, constructive criticism or negative comments, however you want to put it, that's fine. Someone said to me about all my yawning, and so I apologize for the yawning. I think when I say the word, then I do it. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah. But it is 11 o'clock, and it is one of those poor weeks for me because I have a shower coming up Saturday, and I want to get everything done before the shower, you know, not by last minute. I do have to get the stuff to make the pasta salad. When I'm doing that, I don't know, because Friday night I have a nail appointment at 5 o'clock, right after work. Then from there, I'm going to hear a band with friends. Then the shower is at 1, so I'd like to leave by 12, but I'm supposed to make a pasta. The pasta I made for the kids' party. So, which is gluten and dairy free. So I might stop on the way home and run in very, very quickly, and I will cheat. Well, I have onions at home, so I might cut up the onions and put them in a Ziploc Thursday night. Oh, I'm getting a haircut Thursday night. Sorry, now I'm coughing. It is like long bangs to here and lots and lots and lots of layers. And I showed 2 friends, and they're like, one's like, oh my God, I love it. And the one is like, oh, I like it. So I feel very positive about it. And you'll see, on my way home from there, I will make a video. And, oh, my passenger side hubcap got, I think it's my passenger side. Yeah, my passenger side hubcap got stolen when we were at the American Dream Mall. I'm really pissed off. And the person that commented about Toys R Us, all the Toys R Us closed. I mean, everywhere. There was nowhere could you find a Toys R Us. It's just recently, and it was not this past Christmas. I want to say the Christmas before, they had like a Toys R Us pop-up store in the malls. And it was, you know, they took space where, you know, a store went out. And then from there, they opened, in the American Dream Mall is probably about 45 minutes from me. So I'm like, okay. So that's the only one I know of around here, the closest one to me. And they're popping up a little bit here and there. And I think my daughter said, oh, that's probably where they had the free Easter egg hunt, and they gave away a gift, a gift bag, which was a lot of stuff in it. And they had the Easter Bunny there and Jeffrey, and they said that, you know, they're trying to, you know, build up business. But I heard someone else bought them out. Another company bought them out. So, who knows? And there was another one that went out, and they said they're making a comeback. And I don't know who it is, what company, but yeah. So we'll see. And I really wanted my haircut Saturday because of one's going Saturday morning, but my girl's on vacation. For the shower, and then I figured I could fluff it up and, fix it for Saturday night. So I'll just have to do it myself. I might not, because I'm going I'm going Thursday night. I will have to wash it for the shower. I was thinking I was going Friday night. I was going to go Friday at 11 o'clock and take my lunch, but I figured it was better. I called back and I'm like, oh, I don't have to come Friday, now that I'm not going Saturday. And she's like, oh, what about, my girl answered the phone, actually. I shouldn't say my girl. The girl that does my hair that I've been going to over 20 years. That's like crazy. And so she's like, Thursday night, 7:30. And I'm like, wow, yeah. And that will give me a chance to get home, walk my dog, and then feed her, and then go to my hair appointment, because it's where I used to live. And real quick story, because I have to get inside before my boss says, where the heck are you? I made my dog, did ground turkey, I did the peas, I had peas, and then I had mixed vegetables, but it had corn in it. Last time, right after the fact, that corn, that it's like us, they can't digest, sometimes it gets stuck, so I'm like, okay, no corn. So after I cooked it, I picked out all the corn kernels. Oh my God, what a project. And then I made the rice, and then I mixed it all, and it was burning hot. So I had it by the lip of, it's like, I can't even fit it in here, and like big container, and like this deep. So, and it usually lasts her over a week. So, this guy's looking at me like, who the hell is she talking to? So I was like, okay. So I had it by the lip, and guess what? Somehow my hand touched, and I was like, oh my God, because it was burning hot. I should have let it cool a little bit. I should have put a little of each in her bowl and then mix it up and let that cool, and then leave the other stuff in the pans but I didn't. And some of it dumped on the floor. So I'm like, all right, come get it. And then I cleaned it up, the rest up, and had to wash the floor, and I didn't get dinner until 9 o'clock because I did hers first. I had to stop at Whole Foods on the way home, so that, to get the dinner part of it, which I should have got the dessert part, because I even asked my boss, what do you want for dessert? She said, I don't know. I said, oh, I'll send you pictures when I get there. And today she's like, where's dessert? I'm like, oh my God. I was so taken that this guy was so good about, knowing, he's like, oh, get these crackers. They're in a box. They're taller. They're better crackers. Oh, this. And he was so wonderful and so helpful. And the pasta is in a bag that stands up, and it like has this red ribbon at the top. So it's really nice. So it looks nice. And now she's saying maybe one pasta, one jar of sauce. So, depends on, she's like, get a lot of desserts. So, I'm like, okay. So, we'll see. But I did like a Greek salad thing at Whole Foods. I just got a small container. I didn't get one of those really big containers because I figured it was going to be late when I ate. And I wasn't really hungry yesterday. Plus, I didn't eat lunch. So I grabbed a protein bar because I was picking up these shirts. Oh my God, they're so adorable. I wish they were in here. One says Juliana's baby brother. It's a light blue onesie. And it's this baby with these gorgeous big blue eyes. And it reminds me of my son. And I hope he has these, I don't care who he looks like, but I just hope he has those gorgeous big blue eyes. And then one that says Jeans big sister, one that says Dean's mommy, Dean's daddy, but the one that I love, well, I love them all, but there is one, I had leggings, had her do leggings, and it's BIGSISTER, big sister down the leggings. So I figure, you know, she needs a little something extra. I wanted her to feel included, not excluded. And what the hell is this guy doing? He was waiting for someone. This woman pulled up, and now she pulled away. Now he's getting in his car, and it looked like they were like, you know, cranky at each other. I don't know, like yelling. There was no yelling, but it looks like there's something, you know, going on there. And I don't know. Maybe it's his mom. Maybe it's not. But all right, I really have to get inside. And there hasn't been any men talk because there hasn't been any. So no one. I'm getting a lot of likes on POF, but I'm not a paid member, so I don't know who they are. I have had a couple guys write to me, but they're scammers. And because, oh, I'm overseas right now with a job, and I'm like, okay, when you get back to the United States, give me a call, whatever, blah. But, oh, and it's Tuesday, and I don't even know that my son's working because Donna, I think, goes to the doctor on Tuesdays. So, and I just saw it pop up. It's a messenger. So, I'm gonna go in, get some desserts, let my boss know, let them know, do not go 35 because it is a nightmare. All right. And again, thank you so much, all the subscribers, especially, hey, everybody. If you want to drop your name, I'm not for giving out my name. Francesca Poem is my name here on YouTube. That's not my legal name. Because I don't want my family to find me. Because I don't think they'll like it. And some of my friends. So, whatever. And like I said, this started out as a video diary, me living on my own and all that, and I appreciate all of you. So, and I will talk to you all later. And share if you want to, if you think someone else would like this. All right, bye.